When it comes to Aussie rock, nobody has quite taken the Aussie music scene like Jimmy Barnes. It's 30 years since Barnesy left Cold Chisel, started performing as a solo artist, 30 years. And to celebrate the milestone, Jimmy has got together with his closest mates and family, recording a brilliant duets album. That was Stone Cold with Tina Arena, and what a track it is. Jimmy Barnes, good afternoon.
How are you, mate?
I want you to start off by saying hello to Gail at the Corio Bay Roadhouse, who adores you.
Gail, how you doing?
Gail just thinks you're the... She wants. She said to me, when are you interviewing Barnesy, Farnsey and Knowlesy?
Oh, we'll get them all at the same time.
No, we've got you. We've got
I can do Farnsey. No.
The 30...
How are you, Gail?
Heading to out on your own, solo.
Yep.
How did you feel doing that?
It was a bit of a scary prospect. I mean, literally leaving that confines of Cold Chisel. I mean, in Cold Chisel, it was, we were like a very tight-knit group. It was us against the world, and just like anybody leaving that confines of it was like a band of brothers and stepping out on your own. It's a scary world out there. I mean, and the other thing is literally in Cold Chisel, I sang and drank, not necessarily in that order. There was other people doing everything else around me. So suddenly I'm on my own. I've got to write songs. I've got to run a band. I've got to be responsible for everything. So it took, I had to sort of lift my game, had to pick my game up, and it was a good thing for me personally. But it was scary.
It would have been, and there would have been the inevitable. Does it sound as good as when he was with Cold Chisel?
Well, I remember finishing in December '83, finishing The Last Stand, and I'm on stage. I'm thinking, oh, people are just going to crucify me. So I literally finished in December. In January, I was rehearsing a band. February, I was on tour. I literally didn't stop running. I just kept my feet running. I thought, do what you do best. So I got out and jumped on tables and screamed at people and had a good time. So speaking of Gales, there's another Gail. You did some terrific work for Make-A-Wish down Portland Way. Yes, we did. I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
yep.
Lovely girl. And does great work.
She does incredible work, and the ball coming up again in February. You did a duet with John Farnham as well.
I've done duets with John. John's, I have to admit that as a young fella, I think I even like Sadie. He's a great singer. John's, won all the way through John's career. It's just dotted with these sort of beautiful songs that he sang. To this day, he's one of my favorite singers in the country, in the world.
Incredible singer.
Amazing man, really good guy. One of the real ones, and always a pleasure to sing with John.
The album is called 30/30 Hindsight. What have you learned in hindsight?
30/30 hindsight is, what? It's just do what you do best. If you're going to do something, make sure you enjoy it. I think the reason my success, the reason that I have a career after 30 years is because every night I go out there and I enjoy what I do. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. Don't do anything, just because people tell you to do it. If there's been a few times where I've been taking advice and I'm thinking, oh, should I be doing this? I think the most important thing I've learned is stick to your guns, do what you feel, do what your heart tells you is right, and sometimes you'll make mistakes, but mistakes are blessings. Really, you just got to learn from them.
You have to be. I mean, after a certain period in show business, you have to have had enough experience to trust yourself.
Oh, well, trust yourself. And also, people make mistakes, you do make mistakes. But, like I said, if you can make a mistake and learn from it, it's a really good lesson. You never make it again, and you move on. It's when you keep making the same mistakes, then it becomes a bit of a worry.
You've had a few health issues over the years, but you look really well.
I'm ridiculously well. I had a genetic heart fault, and 7 years ago I had to have surgery for I had an aortic valve transplant, and that was a birth defect, and literally, when I had it done, within a year I felt really good. I went to my doctor for a 5-year checkup, and he said to me, Jimmy, you're fine, go and climb Mount Everest. I don't know if he was trying to get rid of me or if he was telling me I was healthy.
Is there a venue there you can work while you're there?
You know what? The funniest thing is I was asked to do a concert. It was a charity show at base camp a couple of years ago, and that was just before I had to go in and get my heart surgery. And I was literally going to do the first concert at base camp.
Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful?
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? It'd be hard to sing, I think, at altitude, but we'll give it a go.
Just do a short show, or just do half of every song.
Yeah, just very short syllables.
Just cut out in the guitar solo.